Hey guys, Salt and Prepper here. I was just finishing up a video. I was doing a review on a True Glow site, and I made a final comment about magazines for AR-15s, and I figured I might as well just hop into this and do this video now. So, my postulation is PMAGs suck, okay? I said it, don't care. And I'm going to explain to you why. Number one reason. I'll hold these up side by side. You can tell they're obviously not the same exact configuration, okay? These don't work in all guns, okay? So if you're stocking up on these, maybe one of your buddies has an AR, your buddy should have an AR, your friends, family, whatever. Let's say this doesn't work in their gun, or another type of gun that takes, 5.56. These don't feed in all guns properly. Also, this magazine, I've noticed in my the most recent build I just did. This is a pretty standard, not expensive, run-of-the-mill build. We have a PSA upper and lower, Midwest Industries handguard here. We have a Roscoe barrel, 1.7 twist. That stuff really doesn't matter. So we're talking about PSA here, okay? I have had two instances. And at one trip to the range when I was doing my True Glow review, that this magazine did not feed the first round. That's a big problem, okay? That's a reliability issue. As you can see, it's a little bit more difficult to get in place. So let's pop that out, okay? And see how snug this Milsurp magazine is. It's there, it's in. 2 times in a row that I didn't have that feed. And then I had a third time happen 2 magazines later. That's issue number 1. Issue number 2. Weight. These are polymers, so you figure, okay, they have to be, lighter. That makes sense, right? Nope. These are thinner and lighter, and they're metal, which means they don't break. These are polymer, plastic, whatever you want to call them. They're heavier, and they do break. One thing they do have on the competition, they have this little release button here. You gotta have this, let's say you have a magazine issue. This will pop out the bottom. The feeder spring comes out, whatever. Okay, great, who cares? If it doesn't feed, who cares if the magazine sucks? The other thing, loading the magazine itself is more difficult, and I'm going to show you this now because I've had issues with it. This here, let's say I just stuff one in there, okay? I lucked out. Let's say I put this one a little too far forward, and I go to put the next round in. See how that's a little bit overlaid? There are less tolerances on this. Now I really got to work to get that round in there. Let's say a little bit farther back. No, giving me issues. It's like less intuitive. I'm not sure if that's just how the design is. So let's say I just drop this one a little bit forward. Now what do we have here? This is the issue that we have. These magazines, I don't know if they're a little bit shorter in the gap here. I can't say for certain. In case, PMAG wants to come after me, Magpul wants to come after. I love your other stuff. I don't like your magazines. The tips of these rounds just seem to get really caught in there easily, and I don't know if there's. I'm gonna have to measure this dimension and see what it is. So sometimes you got to slide those in there and push them out, okay? And it seems to take a little bit longer to load these. And like I said, I had 2 failure feeds in a row, then 2 magazines later, same issue, first round. I was talking to another guy at the range. He told me the same exact thing about his PMAGs. Doesn't use them anymore. They're also more expensive. Why spend more for something that doesn't work as well as the original? So here we go. You look at these. These are slimmer. They're designed for this specific gun. I load these in very quickly. This is like second nature to me. It's easy. I don't have to look at what I'm doing. I can do this in my sleep. So, for those of you that like your Magpul stuff, I get it. I got my Magpul stuff. Got my stock here, got my spur grip here. I have a Magpul broomstick grip. I have a Magpul pistol grip. Since I'm in New York State and I have a detachable magazine, I can't have those other features on there. Love my Magpul stuff. I even modified this Magpul grip here so I could use it in New York, but I modified it so it's not movable because I want my detachable magazine. And in New York, if you have a detachable magazine, you can't have any of the other evil features that are common with, California state law. Therefore, can't have a pistol grip, can't have an adjustable stock, cannot have a forward grip, cannot have a threaded barrel. I literally had to weld a thread protector onto this barrel or grind off the other threads, which would have probably destroyed my barrel. So I have what's called a featureless rifle. It's from the New York SAFE Act. Does this make anyone safer? I don't think so. It actually makes it harder for me to control this weapon while I'm using it, okay? This especially as a lefty. They do make a shark fin grip. I'll put a link in the description. That allows your thumb to rest over the top here so you can have more control over the weapon. The other issue with this, I'm left-handed. So a lot of the accoutrements that do come with quote-unquote featureless rifles that you can buy surplus, or not surplus, as add-ons, to make things easier for you, don't work for me because it runs into here. So that's one of your issues. Just a little side note on New York State, why it sucks. If you have any questions, comments, love PMAGs, hate them, whatever, don't care. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm going to put a link in the description for, what was it for? The shark fin grip, which I really do like. I have it on some of my other builds, and I just don't like these. So, Salt and Pepper out.